talk about another one of our Yamas and Niyamas, and this one's Brahmacharya, or moderation, or best use of energy. We here in the West have this almost pathological mentality that enough is never enough, that more is always better, that, you know, if someone has something, we need to have it too. We'll overrun ourselves with things. We'll do too much exercise, too much food, too much sleep, too much shopping, too many things in our house, too much consumption, just too much, always too much. We kind of get on this treadmill with ourselves where we just can't seem to stop. And so Brahmacharya asks you to just practice moderation in all things, not to let yourself and your life get so congested with doings and with things that you start to feel bogged down and you don't feel that lightness of life, that joy and that beauty, that fluidity that we're supposed to feel in life. You feel weighted down, you feel overwhelmed by everything around you and all the things that you've added into your life, or all the things that you're consuming. So a beautiful way that I like to think of Brahmacharya is to do a modification on Ganesha Mudra. Ganesha Mudra is this just beautiful mudra where you breathe in, the right hand comes towards the heart, the left hand is behind. Start to slide the hands together, and then when they meet, clasp. And just some breath cycles here. But a way that I like to teach it is to hold on to this Ganesha Mudra. We let our breath always come and go. But when we aren't practicing moderation, or we're in excess and we're not using our energy the best, we're holding on and we're pulling on and we're grasping, and it just leads to exhaustion. So if you do this beautiful Ganesha Mudra, once you actually take and try to pull your hands in opposite directions, pulling and holding on and tugging, because that's what you're doing when you're in excess. You're holding on, you're pulling, you're congesting yourself, you're fatiguing yourself. So you'll only be able to hold on to this Ganesha Mudra like this for so long, with your arms pulling against each other, until you just can't hold it anymore, and you literally fall apart. So think of that in Brahmacharya, when you start to think of the way to weave that Yama or that Niyama into your life, is that you don't want to be so tight, so rigid, so bogged down, that everything just is fatiguing, that it just explodes. You want it to flow and be fluid. So you want your Ganesha Mudra to come. You want it to hold gently and lightly as you inhale and you exhale. And you release your energies, you release your life into the universe, unbounded, uncongested, and free to easily flow, just like we're meant to.